What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of IMHO. I'm Kelcey. That's Lang. Now listen, we wanted to do this video before the NBA All-Star reserves were announced because we need to get our predictions out.
Yeah.
So you may see this after it's announced. However, just know that this is before, and then we can go back and fact check and see who wins this battle.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
It's not really a battle. Let's just first off, Lang, agree that Dame Lillard is...
Yeah.
He's in.
Probably should have been a starter in the West.
You think over Luka?
Yeah, I think so. But
I think Luka agreed, didn't he? He said something about that, like...
Yeah, I mean, we also at some point should talk about, like, are we picking the best players here, or are we picking, like, the stars? Like, the most fun, the most famous, you know. But, look, Dame Lillard's had one of the best first halves of anybody this year. Yeah. So he probably deserves to be a starter. Okay,
so now that we've agreed, we shake hands, a little shake hand emoji. Let's get into a pick that maybe we could possibly disagree on. Give me your first.
You want to stay in the West? Let's stay in the West.
Okay.
Since we got Lillard, I tried to spread the love around a little bit, try to recognize teams that have had really good first halves, and players who have kind of helped those teams get to where they are. So I had Devin Booker as one of my players.
Yep.
I mean, Chris Paul had a pretty good case as well.
Okay, I have both of those names written down as well.
All right. How about San Antonio's Demar Derozan?
Oh, I didn't have Demar.
Okay. I got DeRozan. I mean, look, they've, I think, exceeded expectations in San Antonio, and DeRozan has done what he always does and been a really good, solid player for them. Let me just run through these other names real quick.
Okay, go.
I got Zion on there. You got to have somebody from the Pelicans, I think, and you could make a case for Ingram too, but I'm trying to find the most fun guys, and Zion in an all-star game would be a lot of fun to watch. At the same token, somebody who would be a lot of fun to watch in an all-star game would be Ja Morant, our guy, so I put Ja in there.
Say that with your chest.
And then I got two last guys, since we did 7 subs here, both from the Utah Jazz. Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley.
Oh, not Rudy.
No. And look, you can make a case for him, I'm sure, but Mike Conley deserves to make an all-star game at some point in his career. And if he didn't make it in 2015, like, he's got to make it this year. So I got Conley. Who do you have?
Okay. I didn't split it up with West, so let me just... he's no longer in the West. He's in the East, East. Oh, poor Anthony Davis. Okay. I also had, so I went with teams as well, right? So I had someone from the Suns because they're just playing so well. I put both Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Okay. Haven't really looked up either of their stats, like,
don't worry about
that. But I probably would have gone more with Chris Paul because of, like, just the impact that he's made with the Suns this year.
Sure.
In 1 year. So I'm just going to cross out Devin Booker. I wrote Donovan Lillard. Whoops. Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, yeah.
And I want to say Mike Conley because I know that you guys just love him so much, but I probably would have gone with Rudy Gobert over him.
Okay.
Is that horrible?
I mean, shows, well, never mind. Yeah, sure.
Wait, shows what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Lang?
I think it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Christian Wood? He's out, though, isn't he? He's injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I have more players on the East. I'm just going to go over to the East.
Okay, let's go to the East.
James Harden.
Yeah, sure.
Is that an obvious one?
Yeah.
13 and 5
we agree
with
on that
him.
one, yeah.
Okay. Zach LaVine.
Yeah, I have him on my list also.
Okay, he's, like, just playing incredible. I read that he is one of 3 players to be averaging 25, 5, and 5, or, like, at least. So
yeah,
he's good. And then you need to have more people from the Sixers. They're sweeping through the entire Eastern Conference. So I had either Tobias Harris or Ben Simmons or both.
Sure.
Really.
Sure. I could see that. I mean, the other guys I put on there were there's nobody from the Raptors.
Fred VanVleet.
So Fred VanVleet, I would put on there. He's had a great first half. Mm-hmm. Julius Randle has had a really good first half. Got the Knicks in the playoff hunt right now. Jaylen Brown. There's nobody from the Celtics on this thing, and Tatum. You can make a good case for Tatum also. But Jaylen Brown's made a big leap this year.
Yep.
And then the other name that I would put in here that I probably get some pushback from, but again, it's an all-star game. You want to make it fun. You want to make it entertaining. Let's put LaMelo Ball in this thing.
Okay, here's my thing. I am all for that. But if LaMelo gets to be in it, Ja gets to
Apparently,
be in
you're
it.
not all for it because you're arguing against it. But
No,
what?
I'm saying if he's in it, Ja needs to be in it.
Ja was on my list.
Okay, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got
NBA
'em
take
both.
no. If LaMelo is in it, I will not be happy if Ja is not in it. But like, if you're gonna not
Well,
let
but that's
Ja in
also the whole East-West thing. Like, it's easier to make it in the East than it is in the West,
Well,
to be honest.
No, I'm putting my foot down. We need
Okay.
both of them. You know how fun it would be to watch both of them?
Maybe we could have like a YOLO spot on the All-Star roster. Like, a guy who's just fun to watch.
There should be.
Yeah. You just have one spot for a guy who's just entertaining and it
Okay,
makes
so
it
would
fun.
our YOLO spot for both, for the East and the West, be LaMelo and Ja?
I'm with that. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, fine. No one's gonna say Paul George.
I mean, you can make a case. Kawhi's in the starters, so I was trying to spread it out a little bit, but he's been great this year too. Ben Simmons was the other guy in the East that I was thinking, if you're going to have two Sixers, you got to go that way, I think.
Yeah.
But
So you're saying Ben and Tobias, or you're saying Joel?
Joel, because he's
Because he's in the
starter.
starters. Okay. I mean, hey, it comes out, so I'm actually really excited to see the reserves. Hopefully, we got a couple of them right. Do you think there's going to be any like dark horses that we just like missed, and we're like, wait a sec?
I mean, we'll see how many of these guys actually play in the All-Star game. That's the other thing. You know, there's going to be people opting out, injuries, and that kind of thing. That we might end up going 4 or 5 players off our lists to fill out these rosters. We'll see how it plays out.
All right. Well, there's 14 players on here, so hopefully some of them we are correct. We will see. Thank you for watching this episode of IMHO. We'll be back next week on Grind City Media.